Ooh, ooh, hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is the police. Welcome back to it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be getting in here, having a little bit of a howl, a little bit of a howl, a little bit of a howl, a little bit of a jazz session. Oh no, we're cops. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Sorry, Han, that bullet will come out of your brain. Probably, no problem. City has no problems with racists, says Mayor Rogers. What? Mayor Whitey Whitekinson he's giving the thumbs up to racism? Is that what he's doing? Or he's saying that there aren't any race? Okay, I'm gonna need to read that article a little bit later. But for now...
Why would a man need a barn?
Well, let me give you several reasons
About
that
30 years ago,
all revolve
back when
around
I
Kerbal
was
Space
young and
Program.
interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home.
It's a name
After a
joke.
day in the field,
Don't
I'd
worry
come
about
home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room.
Into a
But
mud
even
pit.
back then,
right?
there's something I always kept in the barn.
Do I want to know? Do I want to know what you're keeping in the barn? Are you feeding it? And is it a she? Because I've seen this before, Hannibal. I know what you do. Oh, it's pills. Oh, of course.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to
Somebody
take
knocking?
a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door.
A triple?
Now they're knocking on my barn door.
It's probably just
Well,
the
fine.
the
It's not every day that
priest
someone
boys
comes to
from
visit
earlier.
your barn.
Oh, it's
In all the years we worked
you.
together, Kendrick never came. to
Kendrick,
visit the
right?
house.
No, I remember.
We drank at
25
bars,
years together on the
went
force, right?
fishing,
Sure.
Went to the
That guy.
mountains. Even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
Who
I
the
always
hell
try
do
to
you
look
think you are,
unsurprised, like
Kendrick?
it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Oh God. How
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're sans
Let's get right to
people,
it.
Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack.
Gonna be fired
I'm
next
leaving
week anyway.
Tonight. More like fleeing.
Oh,
Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia
I
friends
tried to
about
talk you
your
up at that
plans.
press
Jackie.
conference.
If I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
So the two guys standing outside listening, probably
Your
as well.
contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now
Lawyers.
is not the time,
with
Jack,
the silenced
please.
pistols.
I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just
Oh.
give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works.
I see where we're
If
going
I
here.
can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead.
Well, good
you
luck with
know
that.
me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I
got
wasn't
a lot of
afraid
friends
they'd cut my daughters
that
to
aren't me.
pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fate, sure. All right. Refuse to help Kendrick or agree to help Kendrick? Well, there's two guys standing outside. They probably want to shoot him in the back of the head. His daughters are going to be cut into pieces. I'm on the fence. Okay, I don't really have a choice here.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done.
Yeah,
Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't
No.
want to see or hear from you again.
never.
Time for you to go.
Piss
Jack.
off.
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
I was doing a triple when you came in. And that's not, it's code for something that doesn't involve pills. But I'm going to take the pills
At
too.
the time, I was
makes it
trying not
nicer.
to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come
Hey.
home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts.
Maybe we can work the
Right
inside.
before the last hammer falls.
You know,
Hey,
like
remember that cop who caught
get
criminals?
in,
It
you
turns
find
out
out
he was a mafia bitch.
some more criminals, take
And
them
all for
down.
the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago.
Okay, if you want me to
That
go
sound right
back
to
and
you?
click disagree, just tell me. Jesus, I didn't know I did the wrong thing. Start the car. God damn it. Fuel pump is just, it's weak. It's not getting the gas to the thing. Today is a great day. It's the day of my daughter's wedding. No way can I miss the ceremony. Can I take some time off, Drebin? Are you part of the, he's not even part of the investigation that I got my detectives on, so I'm going to say, yeah, you can take some time off, but you know what, take a couple of days off, Drebin. You'll be fine. Shivenko, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? You're a drunk. You're a drunk, Shivenko. Now, put your gun on your hip and get out on those streets and keep us all safe. Come back tomorrow when you sober up, you bastard. Shift A, start the day. Get out there, fellas. How many days do we have until the racists catch up with us? It's a cold and lonely city. Dark. Dark in the morning, dark in the evening, dark through the afternoon. A little overcast today. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. What do you mean? What are our affairs then? What's this all about? City Hall, what do you got here? Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask them for what you really need. That's not how you do it. You ask them for, like, too much is what you do. Too much, and then they'll feel like they have to give you like 20%, but really all you wanted was 10. See, that's how you do business. Okay, so I can request job slots for officers, for detectives, upgrade my SWAT team, or give me more money. I would like more officers, please. Thank you very much, that'd be lovely. And police station, our affairs are, who's getting fired today? Birch, didn't you die? Did somebody die? Oh, I gotta fire all the black cops, yeah. That's never gonna happen. Okay? Just get this straight right here. Thank you. Those are our affairs for the day. Fire all black cops. Tomorrow is the deadline. Screw you. Marcia Price. This woman was an honest servant of the city. Today, she was buried with military honors. Maria Price, you were the weakest link. Goodbye and, Godspeed. Salary, City Hall. Here's your week's salary. Hey, $1,200. Let's fix the damn car. So we gotta turn it over every morning. Disorderly conduct. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Okay, this isn't a big deal, so I want to send Birch along with somebody who's got some skizzles here. Beard and Birch, the Beard and Birch crew, the two B's we call them on the force. What do we got here? A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Okay, this is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a bit of a thing. We know that there's a fella and a... Let's just send in the SWAT. Can I just SWAT them? SWAT them. Stovall, get in there. Take Robbins and... Grant. Birch Jr. is just fired the next time I remember to get rid of him. So, 3 of you, and alright, take Birch Jr. along as well. He's gonna mess things up for us. Leave this guy at home. 3 of you and the SWAT should be able to take that out. Right? He walked in with a stocking on his head. What the hell else do you think is gonna happen? But a armed robbery, and we're not gonna let that happen. Fight in the residential area. Okay, this is gonna be like we call these domestics. A hot dog vendor, okay, it's not a domestic, reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Well, that's just entertainment for the community. I tell you what, Birch Jr., get out there and see what you can do about that, Birch. I don't want him around. I don't think the Elvis impersonators are going to kill him, obviously, but, you know, if we can just drive him down to being completely useless, then I'll have every reason that I need to fire his ass. Okay, at the robbery, the shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Do we drive a patrol car right through the front window? Blues Brothers style, sneak up to the back door or enter the store through the main entrance. Let's go in the back. Let's go in the back, fellas. Drive him out the front. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off!" Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Aramaic, probably. So, quiet, Abdul, you're just making things more complicated. You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon, or silently take aim at the robber. Yes. It's, Do we just shoot him? Do we just shoot him? Listen, we got the SWAT there. We've got the SWAT there. Listen, just take aim at the robber and take him down. The robber grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt. The cashier begins to cry. Don't shoot the robber. I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you release the hostage. There's 2 ways out of this shop, in cuffs or in a body bag. That's what we say. Oh, offender caught, he gave up. We scared the piss out of him. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Everybody got better, and the SWAT did an excellent job. Everybody come home, because what the hell is this? An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Lang while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Oh, good. I can send out my my detectives here, Beasley and Moser. Get on the robbery case, and then over here, Ernest Fitzgerald's Countryside. Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in the competition. Ernest Fitzgerald. I've only got, okay, these aren't my best, and they're the only ones left, but everybody else is coming home shortly, so let's just wait to answer that, actually. We got 40 seconds on there, and then I will send these 2 officers, but I want to get some people back. It's one hot day, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freiburg, and the press was in an uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Okay, Van Dahl, get out there and monitor the beach. There you go. We're keeping, you know, the city happy. It's a municipal request. Let's see what's been happening out here. Disorderly conduct. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Okay. Is that the guy who was, you know, piss-soaked bum, as they called him? Good. And this fight? Birch Jr., Fender escaped, officer unharmed. Birch can't even get any worse than he already is. Got it. What's going on over here? Destruction of property at a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation. A gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibits, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city!" It's art. Have some appreciation for art. I want to send, wow, I can send 5 officers but no SWAT, huh? I don't have 5 officers, and I do want to answer that call for the hunting thing, but Beard, you're going to have to get in there. And you have to take everybody who's in the shop right now. I'm sorry. We got people coming back, don't we? Stovall, Robbins, Grant, get back here. Especially you, Birch Jr. I need you to go make sure nobody shoots each other at the shooting gallery there. Our detectives are on scene. Bao Lang, the victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn. Oh, you were coming to me. An antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, it's where I sell my t-shirts, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. Well, these things are usually done by men, Mr. Fishman. Thank you for your support. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around on the street corners. Bikers in jackets. Well, thank you for narrowing it down, Miss Oliver. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bold and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Or Korean, or any of the other... I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off, says Thomas Patterson, witness. Okay. Oh, Birch Jr.'s back. Birch, you're one of my best marksmen, aren't you? Yeah, you just go help the fella in the corn brim hat there, because you're really helpful around here. Destruction of property. What do we do here? Oh, the offender escaped. Oh, the guys who broke into the art gallery and beat it off, even with Beard on site, Samadhi and Old Birch. Not Birch Jr. Damn. It said I could send 5 guys, but I didn't have 5 guys. Crap happens. Robbery report. We've got 3 new frames for the investigation. Okay, open me the investigation. We're going to put this together the way that it probably happened. According to their testimony, we've got, so guy comes up with bag, riding at her. Wrong way to go there. Steals the bag, right? She's got no bag now. And then in this frame, she does have the bag. Well, this is just stupid. Okay, so she's standing there, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens, clearly. Kuan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. That's the suspect. Okay. Did I do a thing? I did a thing. I figured out how detectives work. I apparently didn't line up the pictures correctly in the last one. We're learning. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Okay, what's this? To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait, but remember that fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Got it? Stovall, and take Birch with you. He had a bad day. I don't think this is going to be a big deal. You know, it's just picking up a purse snatcher. He didn't even have a weapon, according to the witnesses. Vandalism at Atticus Tower. A guard went out for a smoke. I'm moving quick now. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from here. Okay. Beard, take out Samadhi and see if you can't find Satori. It's a Buddhism joke. You won't get it. Ernest Fitzgerald says, "We did it, Boyd. We won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Holy crap! Birch Jr. just got 60 points. He went from 5 to 60. Birch Jr., you've been saved. I'm not going to fire you today. I make no promises as to tomorrow, Birch. You better keep it up. You could become as good as your dad shortly. Ooh, Birch just got 100. Samadhi, what are you doing? You're just sitting there. What? I don't understand why you just got 100. He got 110. Okay, robbery report. We caught the offender at the Chinatown dormitory. We closed that case. My detectives closed the case, and everybody got better. Birch, you're up to 100. You were able to arrest all the suspects. Case closed. Ba-ching. Cha-bing, bing. Where'd my music go? Whatever happened with that vandalism at the tower? Oh, Beard and Samadhi picked him up. Yeah, Satori is in cuffs. It's a boot. End of the day. Everybody get back to the station. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. All these piles of work. I agree. All right, good job, everybody. Things are looking good. I'm not bad at this game now. I was at the beginning of it. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer sent to mental hospital. According to Dr. Eleanor Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Really. Mayor Rogers, not afraid of the competition. The black competition that he wants me to fire tomorrow. Screw you, Mayor Rogers. Not gonna do it. Naga. We just got paid. Can we please change the serpentine belt already? I'm sure it's just the air conditioning compressor. Rusty.
He left you this.
Oh, Mr.
Man?
Boyd.
What man? Who let him on this floor?
I
Who let
don't
that
know.
bastard
I've
in
never
here?
seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn.
Hello?
Okay, let's see about this.
I'm here to deliver some illegal and illicit materials to the police chief. Hello? Damn satellite phones. In the 80s.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse.
Thankfully, my father had taught me how to resolve curses.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm
Is this
sorry.
Sans?
I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack. Don't be so childish.
I know you're dressed like
You're
Mr.
too old
Rogers.
to run away from strangers.
You're gonna have to tell me.
Yes, we both are.
Are you Fred?
And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand.
The Sandman.
And what is it you do for a living?
Sandy.
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a
I'm the
simple
chief.
policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone.
I wasn't a
Start
simple
today.
policeman when this phone conversation started, and I won't be when it ends. Damn satellite phones of the 80s.
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job.
8 and 10.
Gotta let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to 8 and 10? Next time on This Is the Police on the Ronin Pawn channel, because I like the game and I'm gonna keep playing it until, you know, people don't show up anymore, and then I'll probably just stop, and the series will never be ended, because that's what we do here on the Ronin Pawn channel. I am the Ronin Pawn out.